It's generic. Hey guys, here. Welcome back to another episode of the E3 announcements. Oh man, so today guys, we are going to go through Ubisoft's conference, as Ubisoft's conference pretty much just ended, and I wanted to really quick get all my thoughts on kind of what happened here. So you guys can see there's three games so far that are in here, which is pretty cool. So I kind of want to go over each one and go over the ones that interested me. Now, keep in mind, around the time when they announced Skull and Bones, I actually had to leave to go pick out a room for the college I'm going to. So it was really important. It's a really important reason I had to leave. So I left and I tried to finish it as fast as possible. But yeah. So in between the times of Skull and Bones and Just Dance 2018, I was absent. So anything released within that time, I don't know. So I apologize if you guys didn't really get anything. But anyways, we're gonna get onto this little conference discussion. So Ubisoft's conference in general, I actually thought it was better than I originally intended. I originally thought it was going to be. They announced a lot of stuff. They announced quite a few games here and there. You know, just like how I have Microsoft. I have a list of notes that I took down while watching the conference. Now, with the Microsoft video, I kind of just spitballed it from there. So I said a lot of repetitive words and whatnot. I wrote down more notes for Ubisoft, so hopefully this video will be overall better than the Microsoft one. I do apologize for that, because I did realize, looking back at the video, I was a bit redundant, but I'll try not to be this time. So first, let's start with the kind of the big kahuna they showed off. Well, it's not really the big kahuna they showed off. The Rabbids Mario crossover game, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. So apparently, I didn't know this at first. I don't know if they announced this already, but apparently they've been working on this game for 3 years, which is actually kind of crazy. Now, when you first hear, I don't think when it was first announced we didn't know anything about it. I was not expecting the game to be this in depth. So it's gonna be. I didn't even think we knew what system it's gonna be on. But I'm not sure. I may be stupid, so correct me if I'm wrong. But this is the first game is going to be on Nintendo Switch. The Rabbids Mario crossover game is going to be on Nintendo Switch. And it's very in-depth. So it's kind of like Fire Emblem, but even more in-depth than Fire Emblem. It's actually kind of crazy. Basically, you have these tiles you move Mario to one, and then the Rabbids in the other. It's really crazy. I wish I could show. Oh yeah, it's right here. Let's see if we can check it out. But yeah, like it was ridiculous. It was actually ridiculous. And by the way, I'm on Ubisoft's main site. So yeah, Team Up with Mario and the Rabbids. So you guys saw Shigeru Miyamoto made that cool little entrance and entrance, something like that, whatever. But yeah, basically Mario and the Rabbids team up and whatnot. The game looks very in depth, and the game actually looks really good. It's gonna be for Nintendo Switch, and honestly, I think that's about it. To be honest, that we know about it. We know there's gonna be a ton of things that you could do. There's a lot of different things. They have collectibles too, which is kind of wild. So, yeah, not much to say about this game. It looks really cool. Like I said, it's very in depth. I think way more in depth than anyone originally thought. Let's be honest here. No one thought the Rabbids were gonna be in depth. Mario. I mean, basically, you can do things like Mario can prop up one of the Rabbids so he can jump over platforms to hit the other freaking Rabbid. Like, it's insane gameplay. It's very unique. Which Miyamoto did say at the conference that he wanted the Mario, the game to be. I probably shouldn't do that. Let's go here. Okay. That he wanted the Mario game to be a lot more in depth. Or not in depth, but unique. Something that's never been done before. So I'm actually really happy about that. I think it overall was a great success. And yeah, so let's move on now. So that's Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I'm sure we'll get information on that at Nintendo's conference. So yeah. Okay, so next up, Assassin's Creed Origins. I kind of already talked about it at the Microsoft conference, but I didn't really talk about it. So, main character is Bayaka. This eagle named Senu. I think the eagle mechanic. I didn't really talk about that in the Microsoft conference, but the eagle mechanic in the games, like the eagle mechanic. Oh my god, what am I talking about? The eagle mechanic in the game looks really cool. Like you can basically have Senu fly up and kind of scout where things are, so that way you can like plan out your attack and what you're gonna do. So if it's in a military base, Senu flies up and he's like, "Caw-caw! And you know, he sees a military base, you can go off. And yeah, it was dope. I liked it. And the game is coming out October 27th. I didn't really catch that during Microsoft's E3 conference, so that's a thing. That looks really cool. Bird mechanic, I do think it's really interesting, really unique. I hope they really put that ability to good use. Other than that, though, I mean, that's about it when it comes to Assassin's Creed Origins. Next up, The Crew 2. The Crew 2 was another game where, you know, it just looks, graphically, it looks amazing. It really does look amazing. However, it's the same thing as Forza 7, back at Microsoft's conference. It's amazing looking, it's really good looking, but am I interested in it? Not really, because I was never really a huge fan of racing games. I'm just going to leave it here. I'm not even going to mess with things because of, I don't know how things will turn out, but I can go down a bit, I guess. But yeah, like, I don't know what to think of The Crew 2. The Crew 2 is definitely interesting. I definitely can say without a doubt that, you know, it's definitely a game that, you know, racing fans in general can kind of look forward to. Something really confused me about that, actually. The Crew 2, is it a racing game or is it like an explorer? Or is it a bit of both? Like, I'm not even sure about that. But I guess, you know, I think it's more of a racing platform, PlayStation 4. A game comes out early 2018. I did write that down. So that's something we can look forward to. The Crew 2, dope for all you racing fans out there. I have a friend who's really into racing. So, y'all, good for you. South Park, The Fractured But Whole. We didn't get really much of that. We just got a trailer for the game, but the game looks really cool. Let me just go down to it real quick. The game looks really cool. October 17, 2017 is the release date for it. So we're gonna have there's quite a lot of games for October release date. So I don't know. South Park, The Fractured But Whole, dope. I'm not really into South Park that much, so the game didn't really interest me, but it's one of those things where it's like, okay, this game didn't really interest me, but I know there's some people who are into, you know, South Park, I think it's a Stick of Truth, something like that. So people are really into the South Park series when it comes to its games. So, you know, I bet people were really hyped when seeing South Park Fractured Whole. So yeah, that's about it for that. Next up is Transference, and the reason why I brung this game up, actually, was because I was wondering, is this game a VR title? Is this a game? Yeah, it is on VR. Okay. PlayStation VR, Oculus Rift. Okay, so it is on VR. I was just wondering, because it was really confusing. I thought it was like a... But from it, I don't think I can really tell what it's about, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. But Transference, it's coming spring 2018. You can see, and apparently it's VR, so that kind of answers my question. So that was the only reason why I really brought that up. Nothing really interesting about it. Nothing really piqued my interest. So I guess next up we'll go to Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones, I didn't really it's basically, I don't know. I kind of, when I was watching the conference, I kind of compared it to like, it's like the Ubisoft. Well, it's like the Ubisoft. It's like an Ubisoft real life version of Sea of Thieves, basically. Is what it looks like. I'm not sure though. PC, PlayStation, Xbox One. What's gonna be on fall 2018, so we ain't gonna see this game for a while. Although I can't purchase it because I do have an Xbox, so I may purchase it in the future. I don't know. I would have to see more of it. We didn't see a ton of gameplay. We saw some stuff. We didn't see a ton of gameplay or anything. So I mean, it's whatever. So that's Skull and Bones. Honestly, nothing really to say about that. Just Dance 2018. Now, perfectly honest with you, I didn't get much from this game. This 2017. What the frick? I don't even know what 2018 is. Just I missed that, but whatever. So Just Dance 2018. The only thing, this is when I came back, and I came back during the tail end of the thing. So if there was a trailer or anything, I didn't really see it. Yeah. But I came back to see a panda dabbing, and I was like, what the hell is going on? What the frick is going on? What is going on? I don't understand. But yeah, Just Dance 2018. That's all I was doing. Just dabbing pandas. I'm really confused. That's all I really want to say about that. But next up, speaking of South Park, we have South Park Phone Destroyer mobile game for iOS and Android coming 2017. We're not sure just yet, but I'm guessing it's going to come out sometime maybe fall 2017 if I had to give an exact date. Probably like, if I had to guess, August to September, maybe? August to September 2017, maybe somewhere around that time period. So that could happen. So that's South Park Phone Destroyer. Not too much was revealed about it. It looks pretty cool. It looks really good for a mobile game, in my opinion. I don't know. I think it's just the South Park's really cool, like paper cutout-esque thing, but it looks really cool. Not much else, to be honest. There was Starlink Battle for Atlas, and the only reason, fall 2018. It's one of the few games for the Switch, as well as coming out on PS4 and Xbox One. So, I'll put Xbox, what the frick? Where is it? So, what's it called? Starlink? Now, the only reason why I bring this game up is because they had, like, little toys. So, are these like Skylander combatants or something? Like, are these trying to be, like, Ubisoft's version of Skylanders or something like that? I'm not sure 100%, but that's what it kind of looked like to me. Looked like their version of Skylanders. Or, I don't know. I may be wrong. I may be completely wrong in that, but that's what it looked like to me. So, yeah, not much there to say when it comes to that. Next up, we have Steep Road to the Olympics. Now, Steep, I was kind of interested when the lady talked about it, and then I saw it was just an Olympics type game. So I was fairly uninterested after that. But it's whatever. It's whatever. It is whatever. So it's coming out December 2017. It's alright. It's meh, in my opinion. I'm not really big into like the Olympics type games or Olympics type titles. So yeah, not much to say about that. But yeah, that's Steep. Next up is, okay, we have two games left I want to talk about, and that is Far Cry. What the hell? Okay, I was so confused. Like, where am I going? Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 looks amazing. I like it a lot. Oh crap! I kind of forgot what's happening. Oh yeah, when that dude slammed the baseball bat in that guy's face, it was pretty entertaining. There's a lot of killing in that game, so you already know it's my type of game, bro. Anyways, yeah, Far Cry 5 looks really cool. I can definitely see that. It's coming out February 27th, 2018, if you guys didn't already know that. But, you know, they announced this game, I think they announced this game didn't they announce this game a few years ago? I think they announced it a few years ago. And, it looked good then, looks good now. So I can't wait to see February 2017. 2018, Far Cry 5 comes out, so I'm excited for that. And finally, probably the biggest thing, the biggest announcement. Freaking, where is it? 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 Oh frick! I can't find it. What the heck? I don't think I have it here. Anyway, Beyond Good and Evil 2. Beyond Good and Evil 2. Now, I didn't play the original Beyond Good and Evil, but I didn't realize it came out 15 years ago. 15 years ago, 2002, it came out, and they're just now making a sequel for it. And you guys could tell the dude up there, he was about to cry because of how anticipated the project was. So I'm really happy that he was able to get enough people and working for it. You can tell he saw the CEO, co-founder of Ubisoft. I forgot his name. I think his name is like Steve or something like that. I forgot. But he has a really interesting accent. I'll tell you that much. But anyways, but yeah, he was like crying when he saw Beyond Good and Evil 2. So I'm actually, honestly, the game looks amazing. I'm gonna say that first and foremost. The game looks freaking amazing. I wish I could find stuff about it. I would love to check it out or something, but I guess I'm not doing that. Yay! Frick. Assassin's Creed the movie. I'm trying to find it. Oh, it's available. Steep is available now. But whatever. Yeah, so Beyond Good and Evil 2, I was trying to find it because I want to see more about it. I was really interested in it. I hope it comes out for Xbone. I hope, because that's the only thing I can get. I really wish I got a PS4. Friends, can someone mail me a PS4? No? Okay. I would say the same thing. I hate myself too. But anyways, yeah, so the dude was crying, was about to cry. That's what it looked like. We saw this monkey that's really cool. I feel like anything with animals in it just automatically intrigues me. Automatically just piques my interest. I'm like, ooh, what's this? So when I saw the monkey and then the pig, he was talking like he found a relic, and then he gave him chocolate instead, and he just beamed away. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. I don't know what the whole story is about with that when it comes to that game. When it comes to Beyond and Good Evil series. I completely butchered the name. But, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a pretty cool game overall. So, that is all the notes I have about Ubisoft. As I said, if I miss anything between the time of Skull and Bones and Just Dance 18, I apologize, especially if there's information on Just Dance 18 or Skull and Bones. But honestly, listen, who cares about Just Dance 18? Well, bunch of kids. But anyways, tell me what you guys thought of Ubisoft's E3 this time. I think it was I think it was better than I originally thought. I'm glad I actually ended up tuning in. I may even make a video. I may even watch Bethesda's conference. I just didn't get to see it last time because it happened at 12 at night, at midnight. And the thing is, I was out with my friends the entire day, so I was super tired. So I took a shower, and then I fell asleep during the conference, and when I woke up, all I saw was stuff about Skyrim and freaking, Skyrim and Fallout 4. So, I don't know if I missed much, but I still want to check it and maybe do a video on it. I don't know. If there's enough interesting things about it, then I'll probably do a video on it. But tell me what you guys think. If I don't do that, then of course you guys know the next discussion is in fact going to be on Sony, and then tomorrow I think it'll be Nintendo. Honestly, I think after that I'll probably be done because I'm actually expecting the family to come over very, very soon when it comes to the whole thing this week. I'm going to be quite busy, so I kind of want to get the whole Nintendo discussion out the way and get these discussions out the way and have them ready to upload it before I go to the thing. So I'm going to catch you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this episode and want to see what else is on the grill, you guys check out this whole playlist in the description below. If you guys missed my discussion of Microsoft's conference, link to that will be in the description below as well as probably in the video somewhere. I don't freaking know. But I gotta get this up. I gotta get this video uploaded before Sony's conference starts, so it can stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. That being said, you can put your spatulas down now, but keep it to the bacon.